People tell me all the time that, oh, if you want to be the most professional, whoever professional, you got to get this super expensive $100 AT 2020 mic.
Bro, I was looking at mics on Amazon, bro, and it was like I was about to give up. And then, uh, cause like they were all $100, $150. Cause I was looking at Blue Yetis, cause those are the ones I've heard were
That
really good. But then, I had a feeling there was another one, so I asked you, and then you said Blue Snowball, and it was only 50. And like honestly, I mean that's still expensive as hell, but compared to the other
it
option,
in isolation, it is an expensive microphone, but compared to the top of the line mics that people want you to get, it's a steal. I've had the same Blue Snowball microphone since 2014, and it has not led me astray thus far. In fact, I've tried using the higher end microphones like the Blue Yeti and the AT 2020. I've gotten worse audio quality, to be frank. So it's really more about how you use the tools rather than the tools themselves.
yeah. I mean you sound good right now, so whatever the hell you're doing is
But,
what I gotta do.
but yeah,
Oh wait, does that plug into a USB by chance?
yes.
Oh no, I need a USB extender then.
Oh, you didn't. Doesn't it say it's a USB microphone when you? Uh,
Yeah, I just totally didn't even think of that for some reason until just now. I'm gonna order a USB extender. USB.
in the meantime, it's the Nintendo Direct is gonna happen. It
What
and
is the Nintendo Direct? It's
it
like E3 for Nintendo. Or
it basically it's a PowerPoint presentation of upcoming game releases. It's about 40 minutes long. It starts in about 14 minutes.
did we happen to watch this last year?
Um, I did, but you weren't there with me. You watched the State of Play with me in June, though.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. That
Last
was not last year. Okay. Oh, that goes to show how much I know. Uh,
what
Alright, yeah, I need to order this.
what happened to the Sonic 3 and Knuckles LP? Incredible Stew happened to the Sonic 3 and Knuckles LP.
I totally forgot you were streaming. uh,
Is there anything you'd like to be redacted from the record?
no.
All
I
right.
have no regrets no matter what I say.
Uh huh.
Just note I am very tired, so
Well,
my reaction time will be very slow.
nothing new there. Reaction time to what? The announcements?
It's anything. Anything that can be. Alright.
Well, I guess one thing I'll say is that if anyone's seen any leaks, because there's usually leaks around these things, don't post them in chat. We want to be surprised by whatever amazing reveals that Nintendo has in store for us. So, if you know stuff, that's great. But please keep it to yourself so that the rest of us can be surprised. Excited for anything? Not particularly. I'm kind of just ambivalent. I'm going in expecting to be disappointed, and then hopefully I won't be. That's the plan. And I'm guessing Brooks has even less expectations for today than I do.
Dude, I didn't even know Splatoon 3 was out yet, bruh. So I have no clue what is even remotely going to be on here.
I don't know either. I have no clue as to what we're gonna. That's what we're
Are
gonna see.
you on Twitch right now?
No, God, no. I'm on YouTube.
I don't see your stream.
All right.
Shame.
I guess I haven't let you in on the thing. Hold on, let me. I'll link you to my stream.
Sick.
You need to pass through the Batcave in order to get there.
Oh, unlisted. Or
Not unlisted, but you'll see. You'll see. I guess I never actually told you that I did this, but I made a second channel
oh, that's cool.
because most of the attention, but the videos that have been doing performing the best are the analytical stuff on movies, and if that's the kind of content that you see and that's the kind of content you want to subscribe for, and then your feed is flooded with daily YouTube videos or daily Let's Play videos, it kind of dissuades you from sticking around. So I split the types of videos that I make across 2 channels.
Oh, dude, I thought Trevor Magic was like a troll. Okay, well that makes a little more sense now.
Nah, that's just the
Uh,
that's
so you've moved Trevor Magic to dedicated to what?
just gaming content.
That? All right. Oh yeah, I guess the stuff did blow up on your man. That
Yeah.
would make sense.
Incredibles 2 Part 1 already has, oh my god, 199,000 views. It's almost at 200,000.
Hey, I was watching that. The part I was watching yesterday. The why do I always forget Helen's name? But
Well,
the seizure-inducing part.
yes.
Honestly, I didn't even consider how bad that would be.
Well,
I can totally see it.
evi-
'Cause,
evidently
well,
Pixar didn't consider it either,
yeah.
which is just baffling to me.
One thing I did notice though was whatchamacallit, like, yeah, they could have as you mentioned, they definitely could have just made it dark. Like, I don't know why they didn't just do that.
Well, they could have made it dark. There are ways. First of all, there are ways to edit the scene as is to where it doesn't give people seizures, as proven by the fact that the copy that's available on Disney Plus and on Blu-rays passed the Harding box test. So I don't know why that wasn't what they did in the first place. Because it's all they really did. I compared the 2 scenes. All they really did is just make it so that the screens don't flash. They still rotate and they're still bright, but they don't actually rapidly change the brightness of the room every 5 milliseconds. But then they also just didn't need to do it as is at all. They could have just changed the way in which the scene was made.
Yeah, it did look cool though, unfortunately.
I cannot say the same. My head I wanted to die when I looked at that. My head was...
Okay, it did give me kind of a headache. Like, it was like a little bit of like an eyesore, but like, I don't know. Like, it did unfortunately like look cool. I say unfortunately because not everyone can enjoy that, but you know, if you don't get an absolute migraine watching it, you might think it's pretty. I like the idea too that he uses flashing lights to disorient. But I mean, other than that, execution 0 out of 10.
Well, the thing is that he already has something he can use to disorient her. He has the little goggle headlights that he uses to disorient her. He doesn't need the giant screen cage thing.
That's true.
I just don't
It's
get
such
it.
a shame.
And the thing, it's just weird that because animation takes a long time. It takes months to make scenes. I think when I watched the audio commentary for Toy Story 4, the director said that the guy who animated the scene where Woody and Forkface are walking down the road, it took a month to animate start to finish. It takes a long time, and that's a pretty simplistic scene in terms of the layout of the camera and everything. So to make a scene like that, where it's just this fast-paced action sequence, a lot of hours goes into making something like that. And the idea that got through concept art, storyboarding, writing, voice recording, modeling, layout, animation, simulation, lighting, effects, everything, made it through all those steps, and no one said, you know, this might be potentially seizure-inducing. Maybe we shouldn't, is just baffling to me.
I think that tells you how many people prone to that work there.
What through sheer statistics, you'd think that at least one person on the team either is photosensitive or knows someone who's photosensitive,
Or like has a child that is photosensitive or something.
or has functioning eyeballs and just watched the scene anyway and got a headache. Surely, I don't... It's one of those things where you just don't... I actually don't understand how this happens. Whatever.
Yeah.
Before
That's what.
before the direct begins, was Sonic 3 Origins music so bad I stopped my Let's Play? No, I haven't continued it because I've been busy working on Incredibles 2. And Incredibles 2 takes up a significant amount of time to create.
Oh my god, by the way, that's probably not your type of game, but got this amazing game.
Do I even want to know?
Well, it's not that bad. It's called The Upturned, and it's like this horror game, right? But like it's like an action platformer horror game. I just don't know how to explain it. Just like kind of check it out though. It's really really cool. Again, I'm not sure if this is your type of game at all, but
The first thing I thought of when I looked at the promotional screenshots here is Showdown Bandit, if you remember that.
I do not.
It was the failed second game that the people who made Bendy and the Ink Machine made.
Uh,
It failed so catastrophically that I'm pretty sure you can't even get it. Is it even listed on Steam anymore? No, it's not even listed.
that's such a shame.
It went from being available at full price to being available at a significant price reduction to being available basically for free to being listed on Steam but not available for purchase, and now it's just gone.
Yeah, yikes.
But there's a
Oh
whole
my god, wait, did you see the dev for the game got a car? And he gave it a job. And I think he named it the Ink Machine. Hold on.
I that sounds vaguely familiar to me.
Dude, it is so cringy. Hold on, I gotta find this actually. It was like a Twitter post too. I have no clue how to even. God, I just wish I was a little more awake so I would remember. Good old Trevor slamming his keyboards never change.
That's just what happens when you have a mechanical keyboard.
Yeah,
So-
I think actually, what were you gonna say?
Oh, you can go. I'm just searching through.
I just completely forgot what I was gonna say. That's why.
All right then. So I found a couple cars that look like the Bendy and the Ink Machine. Here, do you have my stream pulled up?
I do.
Okay, let me pull up the images over here. Do any of these look familiar?
No. Oh, I'm on the same thing.
Okay.
I actually looked up the exact same thing. No, it's like, it's a real car. A real car. Like, it's his legit car. But,
A real, true, actual car.
a real, legit, actual, motorized, get in IRL car. But, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find that. If I find it later, I'll send it. But it'll make your skin crawl with how disgusting the concept is.
Do they mention the scene in the commentary track? No, they didn't mention it at all. It absolutely baffles me, but it seems like they legitimately had absolutely no idea that this scene might potentially be seizure-inducing, which I just can't wrap my head around that. Because it doesn't... Usually whenever something happens in a movie and you're like, why'd they put this in here? Usually the answer is studio meddling. They wanted to do something different, but then the higher-up said, nah, you're doing this instead. But there's no benefit to this. It's not like some marketing campaign that they had to put in the movie. It's just weird.
Oh, yo. Also, do you remember last time I was on stream with you? We saw this game with a cat in it.
Stray, yeah.
Stray, yeah. Apparently that game is so good.
I have heard such things.
It has been doing so well. I watched someone play it. I'm trying to remember. It might have been Jack, but
It's probably Jack.
probably Jack, I'd imagine. But it actually looked genuinely good. Like the way I don't know. It's just like it's so creative. I don't even know what else to say. Like it's just like that's such a cool idea. They could have totally made it so bad too.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
any cat simulator or animal simulator out there.
Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of love for it.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 on Steam. 98% liked game.
Did
Google
you
users.
did you ever play the dog pet simulator called Puppy Love as a kid?
No. Was that the one where you oh, it's starting. But was that the one where you would take care of an animal or
Yeah.
Yeah,
You would,
no,
you
I
would
did not.
so basically you would teach the dog tricks and stuff. The problem is that you had to teach the dog tricks with motion controls and it never ever listened to your commands.
Sounds like a cat at that point.
I've honestly considered doing a let's play of it, like just a quick
We live on the
10-minute or
continent of
15-minute playthrough, just to
Four
show how
realms
painful its motion
surrounding a
controls
holy
are.
land At its center.
Yikes.
1,000 years ago,
Anyway, it's time.
our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them,
Just
the
like a
world
real
and
dog.
nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
He looks kind of like the final boss of Sonic and the Secret Rings. Which is not something I want to be reminded of. Also worth noting, I likely am not going to have much to say about most of these games. But as usual, if there's any audio issues I need to adjust, if I need to make anybody louder or quieter, I can. Fire Emblem Engage. I was gonna ask if this was
You're
a...
awake! Huh? You're really awake, yeah?
Oh hey, you're up.
That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible
Finally,
things?
you're awake.
If I may, you are a divine dragon.
I was gonna ask if this was Fire Emblem, because like, it kind of looked like Three Houses from what Forgetful Gal was showing me.
Fell Dragon.
Yeah.
I feel like I can.
I don't know, I kind of figured. Just because of the art style.
Yeah, the art style looked very...
Emblems, maybe. I don't know.
Marth, right.
Who is it that you like drinking tea with when you played Three Houses?
It is
Oh,
one
Claude, man.
Claude.
but it
Come
will
on,
never
yeah,
That was the name.
absolutely.
You were very happy about the time you spent drinking tea with Claude.
Yes, of course I was. Come on. Like, I didn't even like that game, but that was the highlight of the game right there, was just drinking tea with Claude Pratt.
Did you play through it to completion?
Oh no. Oh no. I ran out of storage on my Switch, so... Because I wanted to play Splatoon 2. So I said... Alright, no, it wasn't Splatoon 2. It was Smash. Smash Ultimate.
Smash Ultimate does take up a whole chunk worth of storage space.
Yeah, so I archived that game, and then never played again, and then gave my Switch to my girlfriend.
It's probably, I think it might be the biggest install I have on my Switch. I think that's the game that I bought the additional SD card for storage purposes.
You see, you're smarter than I am. I got all the games I would want to be on it
Hello, everyone.
on SD cards.
I'm
Like,
Yoshiaki
yeah,
Koji,
it was just a
and
shame.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition, containing collectible
Oh,
items.
I didn't mention to you. I started using the Quest
Please
2
look
this
forward
week.
to more information about this
I did
game
not
in
know
the
that the
future.
headphones were built into it.
Let's take a look at our first
Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah, they're not
It's,
great.
I definitely prefer to put on headphones, but like,
Alright, that's actually... Oof, that does not look good, but... oof. they had to make some concessions to get this running on Switch. But
Even if it looked like GTA 5 or 4, it would have been better, Brett.
yeah, so if you've never played this game before, or if you've never been able to, because it wasn't on a platform you had, this is one of my favorite games of all time. Neil and I played this last year. It was fantastic. We loved every minute of it, and I recommend it wholeheartedly. But yeah, the headset for the Quest 2 is the built-in headphones, rather.
They're not that bad, though.
Yeah, they're not
From
awful.
my experience, like, I mean, I could play Beat Saber and not be bothered.
Yeah,
You know,
they-
but that only made putting on headphones like this transcendent experience. Like,
they're functional. They get the job done. They're not abysmal audio quality.
yeah, but if I wanted to play like anything multiplayer, like Gorilla Tag or like there was something else, but I would need the headphones. Otherwise, like,
It just kind of threw me
you would just hear little kid voices like bursting out of my headset.
It just kind of threw me for a loop when I first put on the headset and I did the training thing, and I could hear the world around me, even though I had nothing over my ears. It's really kind of cool.
It was cool. Or it is cool, I guess, but yeah.
She looks kind of like Princess Elise.
Use the camera obscura to
No clue who that
repel
is.
evil spirits
She's the
and
oh
uncover
no,
the memories that were
spookiness.
sealed away. A dark
She's
curse
the
looms near.
the
What
princess from
ancient
Sonic
rituals
06.
will be revealed? Fatal Frame.
Oh,
Next,
wait.
The Lunar Eclipse launches for the first time in the West on Nintendo Switch next year. There's a new hero who looks mechanical.
A new challenger approaches.
Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion.
Oh
packs
my
with
God,
Xenoblade
kill it.
Chronicles 3. This is Ino, a new hero. She appears
What
to
is
be,
that?
Mechanical?
Yeah, we get it. She's mechanical.
Join your party.
Ew.
Expanding your options for classes and battle strategies.
Brooks is not impressed by mechanical
Battles will
lady.
also be added.
No, I'm impressed at how
Test your mettle in
disgusting it
consecutive
is.
battles
Oh.
against
Oh
tough
no.
enemies.
Bro, ew.
Defeat all enemy waves to earn
Sorry, I
rewards.
just get hit. I think she's mechanical? Like they made a huge point about that too.
It is bizarre that is the only adjective they had for her.
Hero and gameplay editions
Like,
will
dude,
arrive in Wave 3.
Descri-
What are her mechanics?
Wave 2 of the
I don't know, she's mechanical.
Just describe her in one word. Mechanical. Okay. What a glowing endorsement.
Get drawn into these
Uh,
Nintendo Switch games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish.
Yeah, we knew this was
that
coming
powers
to
very
the Switch.
Wait,
perfectly
no way.
In this
I'm excited for this.
3D
It's
adventure, you'll
it's a
travel
spiritual
portals to
it's a
7
spiritual
islands
successor to Battle for Bikini Bottom, which is what I've been hoping to get for 20 years at this point.
Explore
And it
these
looks really good
sorts
from the
of
gameplay we've seen so
moves,
far.
don over 30 fantastic cosmic costumes,
I'm gonna ask the
pick
question
Bikini Bottom
we're all
residents
wondering.
from
What
the
is
TV
wrong with
series,
Patrick
voiced by their
with
original
this?
actors.
I think some stupid magic story random thing turned him into a little floaty Galaxy 2 Luma.
Oh.
And now for something completely different.
Yeah, goodbye SpongeBob.
With familiar characters
What?
from
Wait.
leading
Stop.
into various boxing drills.
Stop.
Many enemies as you
That is
fight
not
with
funny.
fists in
Okay.
battle mode, or take on rivals in boss battles. Shaggy, Fitness Boxing, Fist of the North Star launches on Nintendo
Dude,
Switch
watch them
on
sell this for
February 23rd.
$60.
You're on
Watch.
Throw whatever you can at opponents in this
That'd be
hilariously
amazing.
hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames.
I hope it's a
and
$60 release.
ridiculous rules in
No, that would be hilarious, actually.
Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know.
This
what
kinda
hit
looks
'em.
like Gang
Oddballers launches
Beasts.
on Nintendo Switch
I know that name.
next year.
But I don't.
A small
It's the
fox
one where
launches
you have to
ashore on
throw
Ruined Island.
your opponent off the map, and it's very ragdoll-y. Or there might be other conditions to
Your
win,
only
but
clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's
Hmm.
interconnected realms to retrieve its missing
New
pages.
20k sub goal. 20k sub goal is me playing the fitness boxing rhythm game.
oh, absolutely. with face.
Long-lost secrets from
We
Island
want to see
reveal.
you fight them.
Toon launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What's up
New
next?
intel has arrived for these Front Mission remakes.
Nothing I
Full
recognize.
remakes of 2 Front Mission games are storming
Just
in.
Dance
In Front Mission
crossover
1
between
remake,
Just Dance and
you'll
Street
pilot
Fighter.
giant machines
You mean to
called
tell me that
Hunters
isn't what you
in
already
tactical
wanted?
Turn-based combat. As you progress, you'll obtain skills
That's what I've always
to help you
wanted
gain the upper
with my
hand
life.
against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Coliseum.
I feel like I've seen this game a
Continue the
million
battle in the
times.
sequel, previously unreleased
It looks like an
outside
arcade
Japan.
game.
Take advantage of additional
Yeah,
features
I mean
like
that's
more terrain
a lot
effects,
of
weapon and armor
turn-based
attributes, and over
games like
80 new
that.
skills
Oh, I
added
only
to
mean
the
I don't mean that as an insult. I just mean
Front
graphically it
Mission
looks
1
like something that
launches on
would
Nintendo
appear in an
Switch
arcade.
this
Just
Oh,
kind of-
no, I
Front
knew
Mission
what you
2
meant.
remake will launch on Nintendo
But,
Switch next year. And in the future,
Still.
a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
Hashtag Wayne's
I-
are back, I guess.
That makes me wonder if there's like this whole dedicated fan base for that game that have just absolutely never heard of.
After nearly 20 years, the
Oh,
beloved
dear.
farming experience is reborn.
It was Stardew on the
Welcome
Switch.
back.
3D Stardew Valley.
Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by your father.
Oh my
Restore and
goodness.
expand your farm.
3D
as you nurture
Stardew Valley.
Care for your friendly animals. and
Complete
help
with
the land
milking cows. And
Which is also
10
Stardew.
FPS.
Befriend the townsfolk
yeah.
while you're out and about in the valley. You might even meet your
My main
future
question
partner
is,
and
can
start a
you?
family.
Oh my god, it's literally Stardew Valley.
Those around you will
Dude.
grow older as time goes on.
Okay, it's not
Appearances will
Stardew.
change over the years. Your
Do they
child will
die?
also choose their career based on how you raise them.
Dude, that sounds like
A
messed
special,
up.
Wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch.
So,
summer
I,
2023.
A lot of people are coming to the same conclusion. This is going to be the crappy Switch game Shovelware Direct, or the Nothing Direct. It is worth noting that chat was disabled for this Nintendo Direct stream.
No.
I just find that to be an interesting choice that they've made. Also, Splatoon 3 just came out. What are we doing now?
Came out like a week ago, apparently.
Not even that. It came out on Friday, I'm pretty sure.
For Splatoon
Hey,
3 has
Friday?
been confirmed.
Bruh.
Here's the
Kinda
thing.
mad I gave my girlfriend my Switch now,
What would you
Loki.
bring
But...
to a deserted island?
Oh, whatever. Not like I'd play, because I have to pay for the online anyway. That kinda blows.
Oh, it's just announcing a Splatfest date? Oh, okay.
So many incredible.
You know, I have a sneaking suspicion that there's nothing substantive that's going to be happening in today's Nintendo Direct. I just have this weird feeling that this is going to end up being a colossal waste of time.
For Splatoon 3.
Oh, but then they'll end it with an announcement on Breath of the Wild 2, and everyone will say it was the greatest Direct in the history of Directs.
Oh my god, yeah.
So, Squids, what did you think?
Someone
What
wrote
would
that.
you bring to a deserted island? As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well. Next, please take a look at this.
Dude, I might be so dumb. I just realized that's a narrator over his voice.
Alright then. No comment.
Bro. That's legit.
Evelyn Dever, what?
Who's that? Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Never heard of the name.
Weird person I've never heard of before.
Introducing
Okay, good. He doesn't.
the Octopath
some
Traveler
kind of idiot. Does not get a
series.
simple.
Embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from
Well, this is certainly...
Oh my god, Arthur from Red Dead?
Shall die by my hand.
This is certainly the most visually intriguing thing we've seen so far in terms of the art style and presentation.
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era. Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big round?
Let's go, Temenos.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
I think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them and you? Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2023.
Well, it's got a really good art style.
What you just saw was
Specs.
Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix.
That's all I can say about that.
Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes.
Ocean.
Let's see some more headlines.
They're really drawing out the time between when he says things. I guess that's to give.
A magical home
Oh, now
is
what?
waiting for you.
I mean, I imagine the translation in English is shorter.
Well, that's what I was
isn't
gonna
it?
say. Is I guess they're giving the time for the
Cultivate your homestead.
local
Yeah.
for the translation of the narration over the top.
Farm simulation
Mhm.
RPG. Discover magical spells to grow
Oh my god,
crops.
Stardew again?
Face off against mischievous foes
Oh way, dude.
and explore the enchanted
See, this is
realm
why you don't ever
of
get your
Zelda.
hopes up for these things, because they'll
Along
always
the way,
disappoint you.
You'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island their
I
home.
wonder if people
Build and
actually
grow
buy these
fairy tale
games.
farmsteads
I-
solo.
Like, I mean,
Work
of
together
course
with
people
other
do, but
players
like,
in local or
Oh, look, the golden
online
jellyfish here.
multiplayer. By gathering resources and
Like-
crafting items, you'll be able to
I
customize your
bet the
home
people
and
that buy
enjoy
these
this
are like
mesmerizing
diehard
adventure
for it.
even
Otherwise, they
more.
wouldn't be like.
How are you diehard for? You mean? I guess you mean like this specific type of game? Like they just want.
Yeah. Like this literally looks like Stardew. Like everything on that first screen and the combat even is like.
Magic awaits in
I don't know.
Bay
But
Park.
It's
what?
like-
Well, I guess what I would say to that
Spring
is
2023.
if you're a diehard fan of a simulation type game, don't they require a significant amount of time dedicated to them? Like, how can you
I mean,
beat-
yeah, they kind of do.
I feel like you're gonna get drawn into just one type of that style of game, and that's gonna consume all your time. Because to do that for so many different ones, I mean, I guess if it's the only type of game you play, maybe, but I don't know.
There are
Seems weird.
385 songs total. Songs are categorized by game, so you can play each
Also,
stage while experiencing
If there's not an
the
ultra hard mode, I'm not interested in this game
In
at
addition,
all.
2 players locally can
Speaking of which,
complete
what's your
stages in
have
their
you
style,
tackled
while up
Expert
to
Plus
4
and Beat
players
Saber
can
yet?
battle to the beat in
Oh, bro, I've
online
been
multi-battle.
doing Extra Plus for
Theater Rhythm
years.
Final
Okay,
Bottleline
cool.
begins its symphony on the
Yeah, I
Nintendo
beat,
Switch February 16th, 2023.
I think I told you I
Pre-orders
beat.
begin today
It's
on
in the
Nintendo
Kamela
eShop.
pack. Light 'em up like a
After
couple,
the game's
like
launch,
2 years
paid
ago
DLC
now.
songs from the series.
On Extra
Nier
Plus,
series.
and then the new remix that they added with the anniversary
Octopath
update
Traveler.
of the Dollar Bill
Live
song is
and more will
really
be
hard.
released. That's 90
But again,
additional
I don't think
songs.
you really play the base game, do you?
Plus,
Uh,
editions containing
Okay,
season
I
passes,
played the base game a
27
lot,
extra
like
songs,
the first half year that I
including
owned it.
Melodies of Life.
Not even
Will
half
be
year, for the first like
available.
month that I owned it, and then I became an expert at all the songs, so I just started getting a bunch of custom songs.
Yeah, I feel that. I'll be right back. I gotta answer a call.
Just around
Alright.
the corner.
And they added Expert Plus. Expert Plus actually gave some level of
With Mario
reason
and
for me
the
to come
Rabbids.
back to the original soundtrack of.
Let's dive into
Beat Saber.
exploration. Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries. Find coins, unlock hidden paths, and help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30 different Sparks, each with their own special powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory.
Man, they were really clever for that pun, weren't they?
Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness?
Yes.
Mario plus Rabbids
Spoiler
Sparks
alert.
of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
We're about halfway done, everybody, just so you guys
A
know.
Gold Edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins.
Haven't you been so
and
impressed
the
with what we've
season
seen so
pass.
far? I know, I sure am.
Restore peace between humans and monsters.
This has been a thrill a minute, honestly.
Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch. Take a break from quests to chat with
Also,
locals.
what's the over-under on this getting copyright
And
claimed?
care for monsters.
I'm gonna say it's a definite guarantee that this gets
There's
copyright.
100% you're getting copyright claimed.
You can
Yeah.
also
I kind of
transform
assume
into a monster.
you thought that.
Your
Yeah,
abilities
because
and
all my
customization
previous Nintendo Direct live streams have been copyright claimed, because Nintendo is just a stickler with that stuff.
Dude, what is with all the farming games?
I know, it's weird, it is.
Enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse.
I don't know.
Oh my god, you can marry children?
Nintendo Switch.
Oh, oh, that's awful.
Now what?
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
Then that's all you're getting on that. Oh, no, God, no, please, no, anything but that.
On the way. Pilot Wings 64.
Not more Nintendo 64 games.
Mario Party 2.
That's what I've always wanted.
Mario Party 3.
You could have just said you're adding all the Mario Party games.
Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon
Oh.
Stadium 2. 1080 snowboarding.
I am deeply sorry to anybody who was looking forward to this, thinking this was going to be a great pace changer
These games
or
will
pace
gradually
breaker
be added in the
for your
future.
day.
You can play a selection
Oh.
of Nintendo 64 games.
Only Mario Party 1 and 2 come out this year. Mario Party 3 is going to come out next year.
Nintendo Switch
Great.
Plus expansion
Lovely.
pack membership. Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
Oh, what might that be? Oh. Oh, you don't want that. That's... Yeah, no. I use this as an example in my Comet Evolve video of dated things.
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games? Live your best life. on the newly
Why not mix
discovered
things up?
continent
Please
of
show me
Antarctica
another farming
in
game
this
after you say
immersive
that.
RPG.
Yeah,
Perform
bruh,
over
no
100 types of
shot.
daily tasks to build
Wait, you hearing me
and
now?
deepen
Say,
your
you
relationships
don't like
with the
GoldenEye though?
locals.
I never played it, so I guess I can't say anything about it. But I've seen gameplay, and I just knowing how it controls. To give you an idea, you control with the directional buttons on the Nintendo 64 controller, because that's what aiming was. That's why Halo was so revolutionary, is because it invented the concept of dual analog sticks, one for movement and one for aiming. Any FPS that came before that was so dated.
Well, they didn't even. You didn't really aim in those, did you? Because, oh my god, it's
shooter game.
Factorio!
Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines like
Wait,
these.
is this actually
The
Factorio?
planet's creatures will attack.
Oh my god, it
so
is.
Keep them at bay.
I thought this was like a
Factorio
clone
launches
by
on
Nintendo.
Switch, October 28th. A young
That
girl
game is
named
very
Liz visits an art
time-consuming.
museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena until one particular piece draws her in.
Please sploose Skidoo into it.
Will she be able to safely return to her own world?
Sploose
Every
Skidoo,
decision
weekend
affects
2.
her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch, spring 2023. Mario Strikers Battle League for 8 players.
Sorry, I can't.
I tried not to, but
Free update.
once you
Bro,
Join
the
the roster
girl
are
playing
Pauline,
with the
a physical
knife.
powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles.
Oh look, Pauline's here. Oh look, Diddy Kong's here. Maybe they should have been in the game when it released. Wouldn't that have been cool?
I mean, at least they're adding them now, I guess. What the
Yeah, at least
hell
they're
is
adding
that?
co-op to Infinite now.
Second free update launches this month.
Imagine if they released a Halo game without co-op. Imagine if they did that.
The final summer begins.
That'd be awkward.
You know, they could have totally made that a paid DLC.
どこまでも眩しくて想像しいあの夏が始まる
You referring to co-op or the
そん
characters?
な予感が
Oh, the characters.
Okay, I was about to say. New paid DLC,
I
the
mean-
ability to play with your friends.
I wouldn't be surprised. We're talking about Nintendo.
No, we'd be talking about Microsoft, because Halo.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you saw, but Bonnie Ross left 343 yesterday.
I don't even know who that is.
She was
so.
the person in charge of 343. And they completely changed up the leadership. There's now 3 people in charge of the company doing segmented versions of jobs. So, and the person in charge of overseeing the games is the person who spent the last 2 years fixing the Master Chief Collection. So, I am beyond excited.
Okay, that actually sounds good.
Yeah, this is like I'm actually hopeful for the future of Halo now, whereas beforehand I was just like, this is.
I kind of prefer also compartmental, or that's the wrong word, but segmented leadership as well.
Oh no, compartmentalize would work as well.
Okay, yeah.
Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart
Oh
Tour.
joy, another tour course. It does look kind of cool though, I guess, doesn't it? No pun intended.
Unpopular opinion, maybe. I'm not sure, but I actually do like the courses that aren't laps.
Oh, I love them. It makes the tracks feel like an adventure. Like Mount Wario, for example, is my favorite track in the game.
Yeah, or the blue.
Big Blue.
Big Blue, yeah.
Wave 3 of the Mario Kart 8
Peach
Deluxe
Gardens is
Booster
cool.
Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday.
Okay, well that's sooner than I expected.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Have you played any of the DLC courses for Mario Kart 8?
I didn't even know there were DLC courses, so.
Oh yeah,
tells you about.
They announced back in February. They announced, I think, 48 new courses.
Free update, golf will be added.
Oh man. Hey, speaking of things that should have been in the game at release, they're finally adding golf to Nintendo Switch Sports. Boy howdy.
Of course, you can play these locally.
No way.
Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same
That
time
game was
on
fun,
the same course in
but it was
golf with your friends on
those with
Wii
the most votes
Sports.
will be out.
but it was not worth the price tag at
Previously
release.
announced that the update
At
will
least it's a
release
free
this
update, but damn
However,
man.
We'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now
I mean,
planned
as
for
long
this
as they're adding them.
Please wait just a little longer.
I don't know, man. That's
If they're free to, like, at least they're making an effort.
Mr. Miyamoto.
I don't know, man. I feel like they should have just waited to release the game until
Hello,
they
it's
were
been a
all
while. I'm
ready
Shigeru Miyamoto.
to be released at once.
Yeah,
I have a
maybe.
few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with
Oh,
Chris
no.
Meledandri from Illumination
Oh,
will release
no.
next spring.
Oh no.
And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its 2nd year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California in the US. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both.
Oh no.
Today,
Gonna go to Nintendo Land. Let's go.
Don't show Chris Pratt.
it's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working
So I
on
know
the
you've
series.
heard of the Mario movie. Everyone has. But have you actually watched the Mario movie?
People want me to, but I've stubbornly refused not to. I know
Trevor,
it's a train
Trevor,
wreck.
please watch the Mario movie.
Here's a quick rundown
Please
of the game
watch
for
the
those
Mario
who haven't
movie on stream.
Pikmin Bloom is
What?
a smart device that
What?
utilizes your
Why did-
location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin,
Oh, it's
raise them,
Pokemon
and plant
Go.
flowers together.
Wait, it's literally Pokemon Go.
All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or outings.
This is what they.
You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked.
This is what they dragged out
Send
Miyamoto
out
for, huh?
Pikmin and collect the items they found that day.
Oh my god, it's
Feed them
Pokemon
nectar
Go.
to increase their petals. So how many
It actually doesn't look that bad.
while
Oh,
you're out
sweet
and about?
Jesus.
I don't know,
you can
that
also use
path
the AR
thing, I don't know what
feature to
that
take
is
photos with
though.
Pikmin.
That's a little weird.
Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen.
Oh my sweet Jesus.
Nearly
This is
700
wow.
Is it wrong that if I could, I would
love nectar.
definitely eat one of those?
Pikmin nectar
Uh,
you can see here, their flowers will bloom.
Like, they actually look delicious.
You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day.
No, I'm gonna let you dig that
Regarding
hole
the
on
map,
your own.
the clouds will
I'm gonna
clear
stay
along
over
the
here.
path you walk.
Dude, like
You
a
can keep a record
maybe
of
just like a
locations
nice like saute on that, like
Normally
put some
move around
salt.
within
Nope,
Kyoto,
I'm
but
not that.
I've
Nope.
also been going to
Like not the rock
Universal
ones
Studios
obviously, but
Japan.
like look at that blue one.
I occasionally go to
Like
the
he's
local
literally
shop.
looking at me like he
You'll
wants
say
to be
yourself,
eaten.
okay, this time I'll try walking
That
here. It
you-
makes trips and
okay.
walks a lot of fun.
Wait, that purple
It's
one's
a
so
fairly
fat.
easygoing play experience
Bro,
you
like
can
a little
enjoy just
stuffed
by
piggy.
taking it with you. I hope
You
try it
you
out.
just keep on going,
Okay,
don't you?
Now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
I'm sure someone has to share this opinion with me.
I know.
I am sure.
Oh. What's up now? Or is it just gameplay of?
More Pikmin, wow. Oh, no way, actually.
Yeah, I've never played any of the Pikmin games.
You never played Pikmin?
Pikmin 4
No.
will launch in 2023.
Whoa, even I've
We
played
won't be showing
Pikmin.
any gameplay today.
Dang,
However,
man.
you'll be able to play
Oh,
like this.
well, thank you.
from
Thank you for the
Pikmin's
no
perspective
gameplay.
near the ground.
That is a creature.
I also made a new T-shirt.
Yeah, that's one of the main things
Nintendo
that
Switch
eat your
has made
Pikmin.
controlling the game simpler.
He agrees
So
with
you?
me.
Further concentrate on
Yeah.
the core essence of
If
Pikmin
I was
2.
in the
We
game,
call
that
it
would be...
Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning.
Yeah, that you,
deploying, and
you
commanding the
you
Pikmin.
toss the
I hope you're
Pikmin
all
everywhere.
looking
It's so
forward to
fun.
Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
I don't know. I'd actually recommend
Thank you
Pikmin.
very
Yeah, I
much,
think
Mr.
that's a game you would
Miyamoto.
like.
Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Okay, what's up next? Oh, sweet. The next level of dance!
Next level.
Great!
Did you see the weird censorships they did on Just Dance?
No, I didn't.
So there was this whole thing about how they had to like censor some words or like certain parts of songs, but like it was so inconsistent. Like there'd be like California Girls, they had to remove like the moans in the background, like like that. But like in another song they had it like a worse. But then there would be like certain words you couldn't say, but then they would just be on all the other songs. I don't know, it was just so odd. There's a whole video on it.
In
but-
case you're curious as to why I've muted the stream audio, it's because Just Dance music is guaranteed. This is already probably going to get copyright claimed, but if there's any section of the video that's guaranteed to get claimed, it's this, so...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry if you're missing out on the great narration from the legendary Just Dance 23 presentation, but,
Yeah, you're not missing much. It's like,
Can you survive the season of
yeah,
death?
basic.
Can you survive
Wow.
the season of death? Oh my god, it's another
my-
farming game!
The season of death
Dude,
continues
dude,
to
the
return.
the farming game community is going wild right now.
Put an end to the calamity.
They legit just shit their pants.
Along the way,
Oh my
different
god.
modes will join your
You can't be
cause.
serious.
While facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world. After this presentation, a demo containing the opening days of your farm's
Oh, I
first
can't
season
wait to
will be
try it
available
out.
on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th.
This is unreal.
Get ready for a devilishly good time.
Okay.
They made Bayonetta into a farming game.
No, it's a rhythm game, you must understand.
First Bayonetta, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Oh, lovely. Bayonetta's another thing I've never played.
Fighting for her
I never played Bayonetta either.
I've only played as her in Smash once or twice. And it was one of those times it was in her classic. In fact, I think it might only be once, and it was playing through her classic mode.
include the journalist Luca.
You play anyone that's not Game & Watch, you're a nerd. Just gotta say. Actually, no. If you play any Fire Emblem character, you're a nerd.
A hair-raising, demon-summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 20th.
You're here, what did you miss? You missed absolutely nothing.
Nah, you missed the 20 Stardew looking game.
You missed a whole lot of Stardew clones. We wouldn't want to neglect those.
I wouldn't say Stardew clones, but just like the farming games, man. Why?
No,
There's
no,
so many.
no, 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 no.
Yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes.
no, no, no.
In this corporate-controlled metropolis.
Well, that guy.
Nothing
whoa.
good ever happens when you say from the creator of Danganronpa.
Who come from all around the world.
Is it really that bad?
You have no fucking idea.
I thought that was a good game. At least the first one.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective. And Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Clock tower.
Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and
The good news is that I'm no longer tied to this franchise, so I don't have to play it. I'm in the clear. I've freed myself from the burden of Danganronpa and all the games like it.
Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives. Rain Code, launching first.
No, thank you. Spike Chunsoft is a crap development team. To answer your question, the first two games are fine, but they kill themselves in Danganronpa 3, V3, and Ultra Despair Girls.
The latest installment.
And I have no. Oh, great! Did you want to play Resident Evil Village on the Switch? Well, what if I told you it's available in the cloud version?
Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th.
His previous cloud games have gone so well for the Switch.
You can download and try out the free demo today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh my lord.
The full game. The Winters Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd.
Why third person?
Additionally,
doesn't that like take away from some of the horror?
I think Resident Evil started as a third-person franchise, or at least some of its most notorious games were in third-person. So I guess there might be a sort of
yeah, I guess. But even then,
classic element to it.
I don't know. I definitely think first person is like scarier. But to each their own, I guess.
I think it can certainly help with an immersion factor, but I've played some third-person horror games that can still be effective.
Tripping and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand. Fall in combat and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu
it's like Dark Souls.
Onto Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis
all of which will get this video claim.
Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th. The classic arcade shoot-'em-up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Please let this be what you end the direct on.
Take down waves of enemies.
Galaga, but not Galaga.
Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored.
Please end this direct on Galaga.
Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant
Actually
Silvergun
kinda looks well
launches on
designed.
Nintendo Switch later today.
I mean, yeah, Galaga will do that to you.
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe.
Did someone say
It's not as easy as
roguelike?
it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels.
God,
Complete
procedurally
various quests
generated.
to
Just
unlock
this
new
makes my
heroes,
eyes roll at this
weapons,
point.
station areas, and more.
I mean, that's important for
Players in online
roguelikes.
co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate.
Well, most of the time at least.
That man is playing Galaga.
Endless
Thought we wouldn't
launches
notice.
on Nintendo Switch
But we
next
did.
year.
Ah, I remember when the MCU was not crap.
The journey of world regeneration begins anew.
Those days are long gone.
Holy shit, how long is
Tales
this,
of
man?
Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the
The
last
world of
announcement because we're
Silverhawk
already
is
at 40
controlled by
minutes.
shadowy forces called
Oh,
Descience.
jeez.
To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea. Other allies will also join the party.
So, I didn't mention this to you, but PlayStation also announced a state of play for today.
Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins
And?
its journey.
And
to
at first
Nintendo
I
Switch
thought, that's a
early
really
next
stupid
year.
thing to do, because why ever would you do that on the same day Nintendo's going to announce all their stuff in the Direct? But now, I'm like, you know, maybe they were onto something. Because I'm starting to... Maybe they had insider information. It's like, oh, we have literally nothing to be afraid of. Like, actually nothing.
Like, I kind of feel bad because people obviously put a lot of effort into these, but like,
Well, yeah, I mean,
dude,
it's not...
There's nothing.
It's not
like,
the people who actually sit here and program the stuff. It's not their fault. It's they just do what they're told.
Bro, they must have an entire building for farming games though. Like, what Fall Guys? Yeah!
What do you do?
Yeah, that is actually one of my favorite games in the world.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar. To help Magolor return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure.
State of play can't possibly be worse
In
than
addition to
this.
sword, whip,
It's a tough.
other familiar
It's gonna be
copy
tough.
abilities, the new
It's gotta be
Mega
tough.
Copy ability makes its debut.
Dude, they would just have to
From
make a
distance
bunch of
or
farming
until up
games.
close. It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game's
Yo, Spider-Man, the farming
Four players on the
simulator.
same
Oh
system.
Jesus!
Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities. There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magolor's Tome Trackers, and returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All
Okay.
sub-games can be played with up to 4 players.
Do you have any PTSD associated with Kirby after our history teacher curb stomped you in high school?
Kirby's
No,
Return to Dreamland
I never
Deluxe
liked
launches on
Kirby,
Nintendo Switch system
so it wasn't really
February
much of a
24th,
surprise.
2023. Pre-orders begin today on
Honestly,
Nintendo eShop.
it's not surprising he won. He's been playing since before I was born, so I was expecting that.
And I guess that's what we're gonna end the direct on.
Fucking Kirby.
Thank you for
Wait,
watching today's
maybe a Kirby farming simulator before we go, please? Please.
This next trailer will be our last announcement.
Oh.
Oh, you were wrong. Ooh.
Are they gonna end it on Breath of the Wild 2 and everyone's gonna cheer and clap as if it's the best direct that ever happened?
Oh my god, it's Breath of the Wild 2. It's literally Breath of the Wild 2.
If that's what's gonna happen, I can't wait. Like, I can't wait for people to be like, see, they show Breath of the Wild 2, so it's actually amazing, and you're just blinded to the truth.
Hey, I can see one game making it one of the best, but
No, if this is all your Direct has to offer, that does not make up for the rest of it.
well, no, I mean there's the farming sims. Come on.
That is true. We wouldn't want to discount the endless farming simulators.
Yeah, come on. And there's I already forgot literally everything.
It Takes Two is the only thing in this Direct that I can actually point to and be
Oh
like,
my
oh, that's neat.
God, that running animation. And they just they don't even talk about it. It's just the
Oh? Tears
they
of the Kingdom.
they misspelled Breath of the Wild too. Interesting. Well, there is a date.
Alright then.
Nah, they just misspelled it. It's definitely just Breath of the Wild.
And that's the show.
Dude, if people actually say this is the best one based off of a 20-second clip.
You say that, but people have done it before. I've seen ravenous Nintendo fanboys go to absurd lengths to say, "See, we finally got to see gameplay of the new Legend of Zelda game," and you're like, "No, you didn't."
Dude, him falling for 10 seconds is gameplay?
No, but don't you understand? See, we saw him climbing the wall. We saw him climb the wall. Do you remember when he climbed the wall?
Dude, he landed on a bird. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Oh,
wow. Sorry if you were looking forward to this. That must be a very unfortunate turn of events if you were actually looking forward to this. So, It Takes Two coming to Switch. That's great. And, I mean, they showed off SpongeBob, but we already knew this was coming, so I'm not giving the Direct points for that. And then there's a whole bunch of farming simulators. I guess they announced a Splatfest. Whoop-de-doo. More farming simulators. A rhythm game. Another rhythm game. A game that's already been talked about before. More farming stuff. But let's not forget, you can play Mario Party, the original Mario Party games on the Switch now. So
man, Factorio actually too. I would count that as pretty cool.
I guess.
In Pokemon Go. Yeah. Pikmin 4 actually might be huge for some people as well.
Maybe.
Pikmin's pretty good.
They showed a teaser.
Again, you should play the Pikmin games though. I think people wouldn't like that. It's definitely your kind of game too.
They showed apparently all the DLC tracks have already been leaked. I've avoided looking at them because I want to be surprised, but pretty much everyone else already knows about Merry Mountain.
Are you surprised?
Well, I mean, I didn't have any expectations because I don't have any particular guesses for what they're gonna add because there's so many tracks to choose from. I'm pretty much down for whatever because I played through all the Mario Kart games I hadn't played earlier this year on the channel. So, at this point, I'm familiar with all of them, and I'm really just down for see pretty much anything they bring back. Unfortunately, they're bringing back a lot of courses from Mario Kart Tour, which is the one game I haven't played extensively, because they're easier to port over. Oh, right, they're adding golf to Switch Sports, which they should have had when it released. Just Dance. Let's not forget about Just Dance. The cloud version of Resident Evil Village. Yeah, this was, wow, look, nothing. This is the D23 Parks panel all over again. I didn't really tune into any of the actual panel. Actually, I don't think you could have tuned into any of the panels. I'm pretty sure the only way you could have watched what happened at D23 is if you were there, or at least the important stuff, right? All Disney and Pixar's new announcements and Marvel's new announcements and stuff. If unless you were there, you didn't see any of it. I'm pretty sure they showed off the Indiana Jones 5 trailer. That's not online. It's only if you were there. So, Yeah.
Well, that was an interesting video to watch.
Was it?
No, I mean maybe, I don't know. It was interesting to see what they have to offer.
Oh, and how could I forget the new Danganronpa game? Or not Danganronpa, the new game from the Danganronpa creator.
I don't know, man. Give it time. That might be cool.
No, okay. When we have an entire a game creator's entire track record of writing to work with, I think I can pretty confidently say you failed miserably for the past 4 years, 5 years, however long you've been doing. I don't even know at this point.
I mean, if people like it, man. I don't know.
People like
people will buy. People will buy anything. I guess.
Brooks, people like Ultra Despair Girls, and Ultra Despair Girls has a scene where, you know what? I'm not. I can't even describe it to you. Just think tentacles and anime.
Oh no. So like we're talking like Sword Art Online levels of
you know, I'm gonna mute my mic and I'll describe it to you.
What the hell?
Yeah.
No way. Wait, that is so bad. That's a Nintendo game?
No, actually that's the one Danganronpa game Nintendo refuses to put on Switch.
At least it have standards, like some way.
To some extent, maybe. Ugh.
Alright, well, I gotta go take care of some financial stuff with my school.
Alright, you have a lovely day. I will talk to you soon. And hey, if you want to, there's going to be a PlayStation State of Play tonight at 6. I don't know if I'm going to stream that yet or not. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
I have a class at 6:45,
that is right.
So I'll have to see.
Oh, well, I think it's only going to be 20 minutes long. But I'm not going to force you.
I'm gonna have to drive to school though. So
I see.
Yeah, that sucks. But I'll catch it maybe online.
Alright, well, thank you for joining me for this lovely show on this Tuesday morning.
Yeah, no problemo.
And I will catch you soon.
Alright, peace out.
Peace out. And thanks all to all of you for tuning into the stream this morning. I need to get back to work on Incredibles 2. Because there's still a part 3 to be made. And I will admit, it has been much healthier, editing less per day. Because I have till the end of the month to get it out. So I'm gonna really take my time with this one. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna benefit everything in the end. So thanks for tuning in. Consider you have my condolences for the travesty we just had to endure. Sorry if you got your hopes up for anything. I didn't. Because I knew not to expect much. And I didn't get anything. And yet I was still somehow let down by the nothing that we got. Now, the clock starts on how long it will take for Nintendo to copyright claim the stream. I give it 3 hours. We'll see what happens. Alright, I'm gonna peace out. So thanks all for tuning in, and I'll see you all later for whatever I stream or play or do next. Have a good day, everybody.